Hey guys, this is GhostX. Welcome back. Hey, so let me show you this, and without me saying anything, I just want you to judge, okay? You ready? Watch this. I mean, that's insane. Did you see that? That's just crazy. What is this? Is this a zero recoil or what? I mean, if this is not a zero recoil, what do you call it then? And let's do something else. Where's the X? Here's the X. Okay, let me stand over here and watch this. Watch this. This is me not controlling it at all. Watch it. Holy shit. I mean, take a look at this. This is just crazy, okay? Let me compare it to another gun, okay? Let's go back to the menu. Let's go ahead and take or choose the M433. And this is the best build that I have for this gun, okay? Watch this. So that's the SCAR that we just tried. And let's do this gun. Okay, watch this. This is just ridiculous. I mean, look at the difference. Ain't this crazy? This is more than zero recoil. This is like there's no recoil at all. Zero may be a number, but this is nothing. So yeah, this is the SOAR 55.6 MK2, which is basically the SCAR. And let me take you through the loadout that I have for it. So for the optic, I've been using this one, and also I've been using the Baker, the 3x zoom, and this also like works really nice. And the other one that I've been using is the 1.5, which is the SU231 1.5 zoom, and this one was also like really nice. For the laser, I have the 5 MW green, which is basically, you know, gives you that a little bit of, you know, improvement in the hip fire, which you possibly need when you get very like close contact. And the next one would be the muzzle. And for this one here, I have it on the compensated brake. Now, if you put a suppressor, let's say we put the standard suppressor, of course, you will have a little bit less, you know, bloom control, a little bit less recoil control, and, you know, the hip fire goes down even more than the bloom and the recoil. But technically speaking, it stays almost the same. So I'm going to give it this one. I'm going to choose this one. I'm going to try it here. Let's take a look here. All right, let's just stand over here again, and then let's try. That's not bad at all. I mean, look at this. This is just beautiful. All right, let's go back. So I'm gonna choose the compensated, but if you could, you know, if you care about, you know, getting being spotted like on the map, you can choose the standard suppressor. For the barrel, I have it on the heavy extended, but you could go with heavy, which basically gives you a little bit more like ADS speed. The bullet velocity for this one is 800, but for the heavy extended, actually goes to 1000. So this bullet velocity basically means that you can shoot and eliminate enemies like at a longer range or long range compared to mid range with the same efficacy. So I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for the heavy extended because I want to, you know, get those mid and long ranges, you know, kills as well. And in my opinion, this is one of the best assault rifles for that mid range and long range shots or kills. Now let's move on to the grip. Here I have the classic vertical. You can go with any grip that is vertical if you're not planning for like a lot of movement or like a lot of, you know, maneuvers you do. The other option you could do is you can go with the full angled grip, which basically gives you that, you know, kind of ease when you have like a little bit closer fights, because this one will increase your ADS, but it will decrease your recoil. However, the decrease in the recoil is not that crazy decrease. You know what I mean? Let me give it a try so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so if we go back here to the shooting range, and if we stand on the X, and then we're going to do another shot over here. Watch this. So this is basically similar to this one. So this is with the classic vertical, and this is with the full angled grip, which basically the same. Okay, all right, let's go back. Since I want to focus more on like mid-range and long range, I'm going to go with the classic vertical. All right, let's move on to the mag. I have it on 30, which I don't really feel like, you know, I want to increase the ammo on it, so I will keep it on the 30 round mag. And then after that, you know, we choose, almost like always, I choose the polymer case if I can. This will cost you only 5 points more than the standard ammo, so basically, you know, why not, you know, get in it. And what it does, it increases your ADS speed. So if you keep it on this one, the ADS or the mobility, if you look at it on the right side, it says 40. And then if you hit polymer case, you have that 2 points increase, which I think makes a little difference. And, you know, I would use it, to be honest with you. Okay, so now I'm going to show you some gameplay. And also we're going to be talking about a little bit of, you know, the stats of the gun, okay? Okay, so basically these clips are just a mix of long range, mid range, and also close quarter contact or close quarter combat. And you can see the long distance shots are basically with with the recoil stays the same, you know, whether, you know, it's a long range or mid range, because this gun has the highest bullet velocity among all other assault rifles. And like I showed you earlier, with the extended heavy barrel, you will get 1000 of bullet velocity. But if we want to talk about the TTK, it's actually the longest TTK, which basically means it's the worst TTK weapon. But during the gameplay, it doesn't really feel that way because it has that, you know, zero recoil or low recoil. Then you will be able to land like really nice shots, you know, at the same spot no matter what the range is. And I think this is what makes this gun kind of stands out, you know what I mean? It has its own play style, and that play style, basically you have to be like, you know, in sort of like toward the mid ranges most of the time, or most of the gameplays. It would probably perform better that way, instead of like, you know, taking it to like a game with the close quarters. Like I wouldn't take it like to a team deathmatch or squad deathmatch matches, you know what I mean? But it's really nice gun. I mean, I've been having tons of fun with it in the past few days, and it performs really well no matter what kind of scope you put on it. You can put like a high zoom scope on it, and then you will be able to get or land shots perfectly fine on targets, to be honest. Okay, and so yeah, let's watch a little bit more gameplay. By the way, this map is really annoying sometimes. I mean, you know, sometimes like I spawn in and I get shot from everywhere, and no matter what I spawn, you know what I mean? But anyways, all right, so here's one. Oh, there's two over here. Come on, let's go. There you go. All right, there's another one over there. Hey, all right, somebody dropped him. Maybe another one here. Here you go. Yep, taking care of snipers, baby. I like this hill, you know. I can, you know, stay here and kind of shoot all of those coming from their spawn, which is really nice. I mean, with this gun, oh, there's a sniper. With this gun, I can just, you know, get all those long shots. Okay, I think there's another one over here. Where is it? I kind of heard him a little bit. Oh, there you go. He doesn't know. He has no idea, dude. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. I really appreciate your support and your likes, your subscribing to the channel. I hope this was like a no BS video about gun review. Let me know what you think, and then I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.